Hogs, as we know, love mud, and they're not alone.
And then when they come actually view the event, they see that there could be 1,500, 2,000 people here watching 7-on-7, football in the mud.
Chris Olds and Jason Vino are 15-year veterans of North Conway's fabled Mud Bowl, held annually the weekend after Labor Day at North Conway's beloved Hog Coliseum. The 3-day charity event celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2024, raising $45,000 for local nonprofits. That is, after the field behind the North Conway Rec Center was flooded and mudded.
This is the out of bounds right there, and that's the end zone, so we'd be on about, the 20?
No tackling, two-handed touch, men's and women's teams playing before over 1,000 mud-loving fans.
Oh, the hill is covered with spectators.
Monica Belkin of the Mudbassadors has been cheering the games here since 1995 and gets plenty muddy herself.
Oh, the mud is wonderful. My goodness, have you ever had a mud bath? Your skin feels great for days.
For the players, the mud can linger a bit longer than that.
It's amazing, like the mud you find later on down the road.
In my travels, I've often sought out large glacial erratics, as they're called, those big surviving remnants of the last ice age. You can't miss the one in Madison, New Hampshire, because it doesn't get any bigger.
About 13,500 years ago, when the glaciers receded in this part of the world, this rock, which was part of the ice, basically started moving down as the glacier was melting. It's been here ever since.
The Madison Boulder, as it's known, is the largest glacial erratic in North America. 87 feet long, 37 feet wide, and 23 feet high. It's estimated to weigh about 5,000 tons. Geologists believe it ended up here after the retreating glacier clipped the solid granite of nearby Whitten Ledge.
Basically, the glacier plucked the rock out of that ledge and ended up basically causing that rock to become part of the glacier as the glacier kept moving to the southeast.
So really, this was being pushed along inside the ice sheet?
Yes, it's a testament to how powerful Earth's forces are.
Given the stunning natural landscape here, the Mount Washington Valley has long been a lure for artists.
Got the rocky tops of Mount Washington and the northern presidentials, and it's all very wild.
Painter Eric Kopel has family roots in the White Mountains, where he makes his home and studio in Jackson, his unusual front door offering an intriguing clue to what's created inside. Kopel's paintings are, in short, extraordinary, both in terms of scale, skill, and how they summon the sweeping works of earlier masters.
I'm inspired by old painters, and I work in a way that's very similar to the way that they worked 150 years ago.
A landscape painter, Kopel's work does indeed evoke masters like England's John Constable and both the fabled Hudson River and White Mountain schools of painting.
I look at these old painters and I see a devotion to really trying to bring like a powerful sense of beauty of nature to the viewer.
Kopel has traveled and painted from all over, but locates most of his work right here in the White Mountains, where the range of landscapes is dramatic and ever-changing.
You've got the apple orchards and the barns and like these kind of pastoral subjects. Within 45 minutes, you have the connection of like this very, very wild, sublime landscape like up in the Pinkham Notch.
As seen in this recently finished work, Autumn in Pinkham Notch.
Summit Mount Washington.
Yep.
And across Tuckerman's Ravine. So painting like this took how long to paint?
This took about a year.
While Kopel is exhibited widely, one of his largest pieces, though, hangs right near home at the Jackson Historical Society, fitting for a great artist passionately engaged with his mountain valley.
I love New Hampshire. It's a wonderful place to be an artist.
So beautiful, and one of the things that connects Eric Kopel's work and style to earlier landscape masters is that he doesn't use photos in his process. He hikes all over Pinkham Notch area in all seasons and feels it's important to experience the weather and light conditions directly and reflect that physical experience in his painting.